Yo, it's Trivelli, I'm back, and today I'm going to be giving you my official prediction and breakdown for the Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal fight. I'll also be giving you the early betting odds, and I'll give you guys two bets that you guys can smash for easy cash. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this channel out to as many people as possible. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you get my daily notifications for when I'm dropping videos, which is going to be several times a week because I'm never slacking. Now let's jump into the action.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little glimpse.
So, this fight has a lot of steam behind it, with the obvious storyline of being good friends and roommates to now fierce enemies and now possibly big-time rivals moving forward. I'm not going to rehash the entire story, but if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just scroll through YouTube for about 2 seconds and you could probably find the entire backstory to this fight. Let's just say it involves heaps of trash talk, blatant disrespect, near brawls, wives, and more. So yeah, but let's get into the actual fight side of things. Early betting odds have Colby as a huge favorite with Jorge at plus 265 on Bovada. Now, I would not bet right now, to be honest, because I think prop bets is where you're going to make money on this fight. I have 2 to 3 bets that you can smash on this fight next month. Just wait for your gambling app to update the props. If right now I had to bet on someone to win the fight with these odds, I mean, you might as well just take Masvidal and hope for another flying knee. But I do believe Colby is the favorite for a reason, and that's why you got to lay the lumber to profit off him winning in this fight. Now, let's get into some of the matchups, stats, and then I'll give you guys some bets to smash when they come up on your app. These guys are going to both be the same height and weight, only about an inch or two reach advantage for Masvidal when they will get into the octagon. Colby being much better at wrestling, and Masvidal having slightly better overall striking power, I would say, and possibly technique as well with his setups and feints. This should set things nicely up for a suspenseful buildup. I believe Colby can take Masvidal down and win ground and pound exchanges or a possible submission. I also believe Colby can tire him down and then drown him out like he does with so many of his fighters. After a few rounds of holding Colby's weight from the ground game, Colby can probably use his cardio and pace to continue landing from the feet as well. Now for Masvidal, he always has 2 weapons that can starch Colby at any time. That's going to be his hands. That's also going to be his knees when he is going in for a takedown. Colby may be exposed to one of those knees that Ben Askren got starched with. Also, in some of Colby's fireworks shows, when he goes on the offensive, there are a few holes in his defensive position exposing his chin. I think Usman showed he could find holes and counter nicely. If Masvidal lands clean and powerful on one of those counters, it could be a huge problem for Colby. But the chin of Colby is almost like video game. The guy was dropped and beaten senselessly by Usman and ends up taking it to him for damn near the rest of the fight. He also survived a broken jaw for 4.5 rounds in their first bout. Now, Masvidal is coming off back-to-back title fight losses to Usman where he was either completely outclassed and or KO'd mercilessly by Usman. Will this take a toll on his chin and or confidence? It is tough to say, but a fun fact is that both of these guys' only losses in the last 5 years is to the same guy twice in Kamaru Usman. So maybe they are a little bit closer in skill ranking than the odds might suggest. Another ironic thing is that Masvidal has never been on a 3-fight losing streak, and Colby has never been on a 2-fight losing streak, and one of those is about to end right now. So this is a massive fight for both of these guys in both momentum and rankings. Now remember, Masvidal's already 37, Colby's 33, age advantage to Colby, but it's going to start playing a factor in both of their careers moving forward. I think, let's face it, guys, this is Jorge's time. It's either now or never. Now, my bets for you guys are going to be pretty simple today. I would bet that the fight goes either the distance if you want to risk it for the biscuit. I definitely see it going the distance, but if you want to be a little bit on the safer side, bet that it'll make it to at least round 4. I don't think either man will get finished in this fight, but I think this will have good odds, and you'll most likely hit this because whether ground and pound or stand up, I believe these guys are going to lay everything on the line, and they'll both just refuse to go down. So I just don't see it happening. The second bet I would take is going to be Colby by decision because I do not believe he finishes Masvidal, but he will win by swarming and getting points off significant strikes and takedowns. I think this is probably the safest bet of the night. I do think Colby Covington is going to win this fight. I just do not see him doing it by a KO or a submission. I think it's much more likely likely that it goes the distance and he gets that decision. So make the decision for yourself, guys. I am definitely not a financial advisor. I'd just like to give you guys my best predictions, and hopefully it helps you guys out. If you can, please like, comment, let me know your thoughts below, and as always, guys, have a great day. Peace.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little